flames of Sunday lights. We were born to fight. From the dust of the plains to the silver white, we ride with legends, echoes in the wind. Every yard we claim, we play to win. They said we were done, they said we were through, but we bleed that blue, and we always knew. Stars over Texas, burning bright. Cowboys rising in the dead of night. Victory's ours, hear the thunder roll. We're the heart of the South, and we're taking control. Dak leads a charge with fire in his soul. CD breaks loose, unstoppable goal. There's ghost in the huddle, and stride in our veins. We carry their glory through blood and pain. Let them talk, let them doubt. We'll silence every rival with a knockout shout. One team, one dream. We ride together into the light. Stars over Texas, burning bright. Cowboys rising in the dead of night. Victory's ours, hear the thunder roll. We're the soul of the game, and we're taking control. Yeah, we're taking control. Cowboys forever, bold and whole. Let the stars over Texas shine gold.
Todd Archer here, 105.3 The Fan. Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah.
Is this just a negotiation, or I woke up feeling offended? I was mad. I was angry. I was like, put the second round tender on his ass and get it.
Well,
get
that's
him
going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, an agent's job is to ask for the moon.
Yeah.
And if a team gives it to you, you've done your job. Sometimes the moon has to be attainable, and I don't know. That number seems out there. When the highest paid kicker is 6.4,
Yeah.
and you're coming in right around 10. Now, it's my understanding the Cowboys' offer was not as was reported 7.5. That's not that high. So maybe I'm being told something wrong, but this, from my perspective, I don't think they are at 7.5. But at least they agree he should be the highest paid kicker.
Yeah.
It's just the degrees of where you want to go. I don't know how you can go. Help me out with math, Bobby. How much is 10 million over? Is that 40%, something like that?
On what? Going 4 million above 6?
Yes.
No, it's 66%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. Like, how can you justify that?
Did you get the sense, talking to Steven the other day, we had talked about this a little bit, did he almost sound a little more exasperated when referencing how the Aubrey negotiations have gone than
He called
Pickens?
it a journey.
He almost sounded more
Yeah.
exhausted by Aubrey than Pickens.
Yeah. Well, he called it because they not had any negotiations with
Yeah.
George. So
You give
maybe
it
in
a
a couple
chance.
months it'll be
Sure.
a journey there too. But when Steven used that term with us on Monday, yeah, that it's been a journey, that tells you that. And I don't know how much of a journey it's been because they've not really had long substantive talks since last training camp. So
Do you think 8 is it? So is 6,
No.
10, 8,
7. Like,
6, 7?
oh wow, yeah. Didn't do that.
Well, there it is, everybody. Always something to talk about. Always something to talk about when you're a Cowboy fan. Listen, it's a good problem to have, right? You have good players that you got to sign. Dallas really have done nothing wrong with the Brandon Aubrey thing. I actually thought Brandon Aubrey came back to the pack a little bit last year. He's still a phenomenal kicker. Love him. Love Butter. I told him to his face when I was sitting row one at the Jets-Cowboy game. I said, you getting ready to get paid? And he just smirked at me. But, at the end of the day, he's got to do what's best for him. Hallie Pierce sent me an email. I couldn't open it up, but I did see it. You gotta. That's why I mute yourself, Momo. I'm hearing myself. All right, you muted. Thank you. So basically, Dallas came in around 7 from what I'm being told. It wasn't 7. I don't know who reported 7.5, but Aubrey did come in at 10 in hopes to meet in the middle. I think they'll get it done, but I would definitely be tendering the guy, and I'm not paying him again. If Butker is making 4 or whatever it is, or 6.1, that's a lot for a kicker. Again, it's percentage of the cap. It's not my money, so I don't really care either way. But
Yeah, well, it was first reported, I think, by Calvin Watkins, from what I found, and Todd Archer.
Yeah,
so.
I would tender him a first-round draft pick. They're not going to. Let me finish my thought. They're not going to do that. They're not going to tender him a first round. That's my opinion. First round jumps you to 8.1. What does that mean? Well, that means if you tender Aubrey a first round pick and somebody has agreed to a deal, you could choose to sign it or not, right? But he's going to make 8.1 if he does not sign with anybody, he will come back to the Cowboys since you tendered him for that price. That's 8.1 million. I had thought that they did offer 7.5. If we're hearing that they didn't, then I don't think they would go with the first round tender. They'll probably go with the second round tender, which would be lower. Again, he's a restricted free agent. They don't have to do anything other than tender him. That's why these players nowadays are just shooting for the moon. But whatever, it is what it is.
I think a team would give a second and pay that contract.
Okay, well then, I'll take the second round pick or I'll take Aubrey. It's not my call. They don't care what we think. We don't have a second round pick. So,
Yep.
I made a joke today, said, give me Young Boo Koo. Now, I don't want Young Boo. I don't want him. I don't want Young Boo.
I don't like Buku neither.
But
That's the
anyway,
thing.
good evening, everybody. Game time, Brian, on a Wednesday night. We'll do some mock draft a little later. I had
Hell.
to take care of some NFC East business. What's going on, Momo? How are you?
Well, nothing much. I think it's hilarious that people is saying that Aubrey came out and said that's a lie that he wanted 10. Come on, stop saying this. And then you make
He came out on Instagram, Momo. Him and his
Wife came
wife.
out and
He
said
didn't say
that.
he didn't
Yes.
he didn't ask 10, did he?
yes, I believe he
His
did.
word was fake. That's what
Yeah,
he
it's
His
fake
words, but he know
because
he's
Dallas
lying.
didn't offer 7.5. That's what I'm being told, but I
I
could be wrong.
believe he was
What's up,
offering, he
Primetime
wanted
Phil?
10, but they was not going to give him 10. And now he's trying to
Well,
come out and say, hey, calm down, Cowboy fans. Let's
Michael
tell, like,
Haba, what's up, bro?
Cowboy, ain't nobody paying no kicker no $10 million. I don't care how good he is.
yeah, and again, he wasn't the best in the league this year. I love him. But this is what happens in negotiation. We have to.
Stop
I think he
calling-
was the best from above. I think he was the best from
He wasn't
past
perfect.
50 yards. I think past
His
50 he was the
kickoffs
best.
were ass this year. Again, he missed, 4, 5 field goals? I mean, it's not like he was perfect.
I think it was
No,
4
I
close
mean-
to the end there.
Yeah.
We all know in negotiations, it's just like suing somebody. If I sue somebody,
Exactly.
you start up high. I'm going to sue you for $150 million,
And in a
knowing that you ain't going to
negotiation-
get that much.
Some people get more sensitive than others. That's why you really don't want the player involved because the team has to find every little thing just to bring that number down. That's all part of
Right,
negotiation.
course.
But that's the NFL. But it seems like Dallas Cowboys, more than anybody else, finds themselves in these situations more than anybody. They can't
They
help
love making
themselves.
headlines.
Yeah,
They love
but-
making
Well,
headlines.
but it's for all the wrong reasons, though, right? I mean,
Right.
in my opinion, I know they don't care, but if you're doing business differently, and I'm not negative, I'm not trying to be negative tonight. I'm just saying, if you're doing business differently, just let's talking through the media. I don't need you to, use and abuse these NFL, these DallasCowboy.com or these NFL reporters, use and abuse them, and then just for their own propaganda.
So
It
has
gets
the
old.
combine started?
Tomorrow. What's up, Flip Shelton?
Good luck watching that BS. Okay, good luck watching it,
Thanks,
Harvey.
Phil. Wish I was in Florida like you are. LOL, Michael Hobb. But Flip Shelton, let me grab the chat real quick, and then we'll circle back to what we got going on. Who we got here? Dirty Sanchez, Isaac Ramirez, Jeff Lee, Logan Motorsports, CZ. How are you? Twiz, the jig is in the house. What's up, everybody? What's up, Twiz? Who else we got here? Boop, 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 boop. We got
Prime
Hallie
time,
in
I
here.
think's in the
Yeah, I
house.
saw prime time. Phil's in the house. Just wanted to do. I haven't done a lot lately, so I wanted to. This is my third thing today, so that's not bad. Kind of a small crowd in here so far. A little late arriving. There must be multiple streams on tonight.
No. I
No?
think somebody's doing somebody's doing something else.
EJB, what's going on? Arturo, what's up, brother?
I did my ones and twos earlier.
Yeah, I was out. I was in Cherry Hill, and I don't know if anybody lives near me.
Ali, you seen it?
I was in Mount Laurel. I had a lot going on today, so I snuck by NFL Films. What's up, Nike 365? How you doing, brother? Almost done, almost caught up. I think that's everybody. If I didn't get you, spam the chat and we'll get you. Yeah, I think that's it. Jimbo's in the house. Michael Hobb is in the house. Yeah, that's everybody. So, Wade, what are you thinking, brother? How you feeling?
Feeling all right. It's all noise. The Cowboys do this. That's not even maybe the Cowboys do it. It's just media does it. Everything's blown out of proportion.
No, but so is it the national media? Is it the Cowboy media?
Could both.
My
Okay.
experience is Dallas.
It's been like this since the 90s, bro.
Dallas-
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
I'm just saying.
Dallas uses the national media more so. They like talking to the national guys more than the local guys.
Right.
They will tell the local guys whatever, but as far as negotiating, they love going to the national guys.
This isn't nothing though. This is like petty drama. This ain't even like nothing major.
I know because
go back and look at the
damn.
now. You go back and look at the '90s Cowboys. Boy, that's just drama on a level 10 scale
Yeah.
compared to
So,
what's going on now.
I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm not a Cowboy insider. I just want to ask all Cowboy fans here and in the chat. So Ocho was on Shannon. He was so passionate about Pickens getting his money, and he went off and he said he doesn't like the games they playing and like that. Do you think anybody think that Ocho should just calm the F down because he's going to get his money because he's saying about the franchise tag it's not necessary to franchise tag him?
It's a tool it's a tool the Cowboys can use and have used on a lot of players throughout the years. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I would not be surprised. As a matter of fact, I'm leaning towards it. They're gonna tag him and he's gonna play on the tag.
They already got the tender there.
I know that's what not what a lot of people want, but Stephen Jones already came out and said they asked him, could he play on the tag and you still make all the moves you need to make? He said yes.
Okay, but that's not what my question is. Is this at some point the tag is going to go away? The franchise tag for these owners going to go away at some point.
They've been saying when, because it's been using franchise tag for years. Momo, I know about all that.
I wish they would go away, but I'm not.
Well, how about the NFLPA? How about the NFLPA do something?
They
about
suck.
It? Well, blame that on them. You can't blame that on the owners.
No, I'm not.
It's probably going to be here as long as that and the tush push. That those have been talked about for years, and nothing's happened so far on it.
I'll tell you what, this is what if I'm the owners, I'm like, okay, you want the franchise tag gone? Okay, you want to be able to hold out and still get compensation. Guess what's going to happen? You're not getting a little.
So you for the
You're not
owners.
getting a walk in the park training camp anymore. We're going back to like it was back in the day, 2-a-days and just absolutely
So I take
real
it-
NFL.
Well, I have no problems doing 2-a-days and doing all that.
Real practice. That's the thing, is the players and all that, the negotiations, they negotiated for pussy practices now. Pussy practices. No. I need some hitting going on.
Yeah, I agree with you in that regard, but I'm for the players getting all their money. So that's always going to be.
I'm not paying Pickens $40 million.
That's the going rate.
If they stay at 40, even Brian's going to tell you, trade them.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
paying
play on the
40.
franchise
I ain't
tag.
playing 40. Fuck
So
that.
that's what just saying when Dak got his money. Everybody wanted
Yeah, I
him
wasn't.
traded
Yeah,
too.
if I would have had it, he wouldn't have been here for $60 million. I would have signed him. I would have signed him earlier. That's the difference.
Look,
Yeah.
here's the difference between Dak and George. You can't win without a quarterback. You can win without a good wide receiver when you already have another number one wide receiver.
Who's picking?
Like I know people don't want to hear this. He's expendable. I don't want
No,
him
I
to
don't think
leave.
he's expendable.
I don't want him to leave. I want him to be a Cowboy. I want him to be a Dallas Cowboy. But if you're going to make me choose paying Dak over Pickens, I'm choosing Dak, because without Dak, we're going to win 4 games.
But when Dak will have now doing that contract and he got that 60, y'all got a lot of people saying get rid of him. Was that the case?
Yeah, I wanted us to move on.
Okay, I don't make that clear.
But it's too late now. Too late
Yeah,
now.
I know.
Quick question, because when is CD coming up for another contract?
Next year.
4
Next
years,
year.
I think.
Okay, if
No,
That's
no,
4
no,
years.
No,
We-
no.
okay.
He signed a 4-year deal.
Yeah, it's like 3 years now. Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
3
but a
years
lot
left,
of
right?
times they
Years.
want to extend
Okay.
you, right?
No, dude,
if
no.
they franchise, well, I think they're going to franchise Pickens, and we had to make a choice. Who you choosing, CD or Pickens?
Why do you got to choose?
Yeah.
I know it's just out of curiosity.
Okay, I'm choosing CD.
Here's the thing. I
I ain't
am
trusting a guy who everybody has a damaged goods 6 months ago. Everybody said, yeah, we were the laughing stock. All of a sudden, he comes to Dallas and has a monster year, and now it's like, well, all of a sudden he's the best thing. You guys didn't like him. Not you per se, but certain people in the chat were laughing at us. You said he was
No, I didn't
overrated.
laugh at him.
Dallas overpaid.
I like him.
No, but I'm
I
talking
like
about
the
when we
answer.
made the
Pittsburgh.
trade, it wasn't a popular
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah, I was just curious.
I'll
If that
take
ever,
CeeDee
if
Lamb,
that situation
because
ever
we don't
came
know
up.
about Pickens. Pickens
I
can
Hi,
know.
blow
Theo.
up.
Hi,
Look.
Jesse.
If he
we're
does,
just gonna put it like this, y'all.
This
Here in the
guy's a-
next 3 years, if Dak turns into crap and we
What's up,
have to
Joe?
go into
Philly,
rebuild
what's
mode
up, brother?
again, guess what? They'll be blowing up the team. CD and probably everyone will be gone anyways here in about 3
Yeah.
years.
So some people are saying let him do it again. Have a monster year again.
Franchise tag, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's a tool that I can use. I'm the
I think for a player standpoint, it's
like
a real suit.
here's the thing. Here I'm Jerry and Steven, and Wade's sitting in the bus. Dave Mulligetta walks in. We're not taking anything less than 40. Period. We're standing on it. We ain't moving
All
off
right,
it.
bye-bye,
Okay,
bitch.
franchise tag.
Done.
Franchise tag.
Done.
Get out of my bus.
Yeah.
Get off my bus.
Yeah. Dirty Sanchez with the super chat. Is Momo bipolar? I swear. Just the other day, he was arguing the other way about players getting paid. Now,
Yes, I'm still talking about that. Players getting paid. I'm always going to say players should get paid. Players should get paid all the money because these owners don't give a damn. They will release you or restructure your contract and make excuses. Hey, you didn't get enough touchdowns. You didn't get enough yards. You didn't get enough this. No. I'm always going to talk about the players. I'm always going to be down for the players because the owners. Oh, I don't believe in what the owners say. What you read online, that 48% of the all NFL player on the team get 48% of the money that's coming in revenue. That is one of the biggest lie and cabonzo bull.
What the hell?
So you're gonna pay 10
Cabonzo,
million?
I like it. I like
I'm
it.
gonna be
We're
honest with
making
you.
up words. What's up, Jesse?
My biggest
Yeah,
problem is like the NFL. It'll never happen again. But I'm not saying no free agency, but I think that it
Open
needs to
market.
go. It needs to go back to the old NFL where there's continuity in teams, and the players you draft you can keep. I'm not saying pay them nickels and dimes. You obviously need to pay them very well, but no salary cap. But you should still be able to trade. That's the problem I think with the NFL. There's too much the free agency. There's no almost loyalty amongst teams. You know, as far as players going from team to team 1 year to the other, there's no loyalty for anything. There's no. I don't know. I just don't feel
Speaking of-
competitive. I don't feel the competitiveness anymore. Like
Okay,
it
what
was
about
back in the day.
Clowney? Where's the loyalty of Clowney? Supposedly he wanted to
Let's
stay.
not get carried away, Bruce.
Why does?
I mean, Clowney likes it here. I mean, he wants to.
but it's
be out
not in
from a
their plans,
contract.
right? It's not in their Cowboys
You don't know
plans.
what's in their plans, nor do I.
Ah,
That's the
they
interesting
said they
thing.
want him back. I
They
mean,
said it. That was up until they got Christian Parker. Christian Parker might be saying, "Hell nah," you know.
to the no.
Right, I mean, we don't know. That's what makes it so interesting. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's take our let's get an outside. Hey, Nida, how are you? Let's get an outside look. Jesse, what do you think about Brandon Aubrey? You know, again, they're. I mean, do you think it's a much ado about nothing, or is it same old, same old? What is it?
I think it's just that they give him. Okay, they offered. They want 10 million. That's what they always do. They always go more than it is. They'd be able to get about 7, maybe, possibly 8. I don't see no 10 million.
Me neither. I just don't think they like the outward negotiation tactics by the Cowboys. But Hallie Pierce, isn't that Todd France? Isn't that Dak's agent?
That's Dak's
Yeah.
agent.
They should be used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Farm Boy, thank you, brother. Good evening, Game Time and crew. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you, Mark Hartston. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. I got a clean, it wasn't clean, but I got a good bill of health of I've had some issues going on for a while, you know. So I'm gonna be around a little longer.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so you know, we gotta take care of ourselves. So it is what it is. So
Yeah,
unfortunately.
we definitely. So
Thank
so
you, Mark.
so Washington signed. Well, I think I forgot his name. Really, the offensive lineman, the
Yes.
number 71.
Yeah.
Yeah, they re-signed him to extension, and they probably gonna end up with Tunzo,
Well,
Jeremy Tunzo.
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil. Well,
Yeah,
let's-
they're gonna extend him. They're gonna
well,
extend him.
I think they have to, as long as he wants to play ball. As long as
Yeah,
he wants to play football.
Yeah,
Well, let me rattle off some signings. Yeah, these are some older, new. Javonte Williams, obviously, he's back. Alec Anderson for the Bills. Jalen Davis with the Bengals. David Quisenberry, he signed with the Rams. J.J. Jansen, don't know who he is. It's like a minimal deal. Matt Dickerson.
right.
You got Tress Way is back with the Commandos, the punter.
He's a good partner.
Yeah. Mecole Hardman signed with the Bills. Charles Cross. Well, yeah, that was a while ago. So yeah, we can go. They're starting to, but yeah, more importantly, we got some releases. The Titans to release center Lloyd Cushenberry. The Falcons franchise tag Kyle Pitts. Buffalo restructures offensive tackle Spencer Brown. Patriots relieve running back Antonio Gibson. Didn't he used to be with the Commandos, Momo?
Yes, he did. He did.
The Chiefs relieves defensive end Mike Dana. So, you know, we have some movement already.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the Titans released 2 players. One of them I was shocked they released.
Yeah, the Coyote says, "I'm trying to outlive the curse of the of no Super Bowl." Well, I've seen 3 wins in my lifetime, buddy. So I'm okay. I remember 4, but not like the first. I don't remember the first one. I vaguely remember the second one. Not really. I remember the 2 Steeler losses, but then I remember the 3 in the 90s Coyote. Thank you for being a channel member, bro, for 17 months. I hope I answered your question. What they were those bowl warmers, or, you know, I don't know what they're called, Hallie, those things I sent out. They're like, you put either ice cream or something cold, it like protects your hand, or if it's something
Yeah, I
hot.
like that.
Yeah, so I've been sending them out. I'm almost out of
And
them.
like an insulation kind
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
like an
Yeah.
insulation thing. So if you're
I
having something
actually,
hot,
I actually used it a couple days ago, Brian.
yeah,
For
my
food.
wife's aunt from Moraga, California made them. So
Oh,
handmade them.
thank
Not
you.
all of yeah, well actually she did. Linda Conyers, why do Dallas fans think it's all flex to say AJ Brown is getting traded? I'm just speculating on what we're hearing, Linda. Thank you for the super chat. We traded Carson Wentz for Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Jalen Carter, and DeJean. Yeah, that's again, everybody is. That's why, Linda, if I say AJ Brown might get traded, okay. I mean, that's what everybody's saying. But Vegas has AJ as the favorite to land where? Where? Back with the Eagles are the leading candidate. So
I think Miami can use
but I'm
him.
saying Eagles are the leading candidate to retain. But, you know, we do have to talk about how we did. I mean, Nick Sirianni did come out and
Yep.
say he can't guarantee how he's pumping up his value like a really good GM is supposed to do, Linda. Hell, we're talking about trading George Pickens. And he had I'm not saying he's a better receiver, but everybody all of a sudden now thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread. We love him, but, you know, I need to see a little, you know, I ain't paying him $40 million. You know, to Wade's point, if I can get something really good, I'll take it. It is what it is. You know, not for long in the NFL. Thank you, Linda. Jimbo, it's Bowl Cozy. I use the same one all the time. All right, thanks, brother. I don't know what they're called. I just know my wife's aunt makes them homemade. But now's the time, Linda, where we're hearing everything that they want us to hear. You know, basically, if you think about it, we're hearing what they want us to hear. So it's very interesting. No Face, what's up, brother? Who else we got? All right, we're starting to get a little. D'Angelo's in the house. How are you? Glimmerman, Mike Galdana, how you doing, brother? If AJ Brown gets traded, then it is what it is, but it's not going. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's not like I'm rooting for him to get traded. I'm just, you know, I don't know. I haven't watched Jacob Sports literally months. I turn it on here and there, but I don't. No offense to Xander, I'm a busy man. I got my own channel. I got my work. I got family. I got everything. You know, we're on Primetime Phil's channel. I don't have time to just. I mean, I'll listen to WIP occasionally, but I'll be honest, if I'm not streaming something, I'm normally listening to 105.3 The Fan or The Ticket in Dallas, right, Wade?
Yep.
Yeah. So, but Theo,
That's place.
what do you got to say, Theo? How you doing, brother? 1 and 2. What's your opinion on the drama, or do you think it's drama in Dallas?
Well, I'm doing well, and I'm thankful to be back once again. College has been a constant. If you're picking up what I'm putting down here,
I hear you.
Honestly, I think this is kind of just too much of a nothing burger. I think this will get done within the next couple of weeks. I don't think there's really much drama here. I mean, personally, I feel that Aubrey should be paid, you know, not 10 mil, probably like 7.5, maybe 8.
Yeah, I think that's where it's going to land.
He is a top tier kicker. I can't deny that. I don't think anybody would dispute that. But I think, you know, it's one of those negotiating tactics where you go high and then see where you land.
Yeah. So as we go into the combine tomorrow, I know Momo was so excited about the combine. Again, it's just it's a talking point. It's nothing more. It's nothing less. I think this is more for the of the players elevating than anybody falling, because anybody that's high in the draft, and we will get to the mock drafts. But anybody that's high in this process won't be working out, right, Momo?
Yes. Why would you?
Right, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's already Glimmer Man tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, because the combine is not always a glorified track meet.
Joe DeMasi, what's up? You working tonight, brother? Are you working? Logan, how are you? A Coyote, I need to train my son to be an NFL kicker. You can make millions. Coyote, tell me about it. Even some of them who kick the turf about a foot before the ball, man. They're Young Boo. I think he's out of a job, but I'm sure
Young
he'll go to a
Boo, 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 Boo,
psychologist. I'll take him right now. Give me Young Boo. I just need somebody. We can rebuild him.
Pick from the yard.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Jesse,
put a ditch in front of his foot so he don't kick the ground.
Jesus Christ.
so Jesse, you didn't know that NFL Films was in Mount Laurel?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I wish I had known when I was younger. Damn, man.
It's
I thought it was New
literally
York.
like 20 minutes from you.
Damn,
I'm
man.
gonna let my dog out. Hold on.
Good. Anyways, what are your thoughts on the combine there, Momo?
It's a piece of another version of what the S word.
Yeah. All right. So who we got? We got we got Jesse, we got Momo for now until he bugs we'll discuss it. How about this? We'll discuss it as a group, and then we'll go from there. We will pick. Here we go. Media share. Bingo bango. Let's move this up to the top.
Do you see what Linda wrote
I did
about
not.
how the PFF big board changed after players reported to the combine? She want to know if you noticed that.
I haven't had a chance. I'm looking at the big board. I see the big board. You know what? Let's take a gander at the big board first, everybody. All right, let's look at it. I'm gonna make this bigger. Pause. Just to give you an idea. This is the big board per PFF. Now, again, by the time draft comes, I'm more into Dane Brugler, less metrics and what do you call it? What's that? Analytics and more what has happened. Actually watching tape and whatever. But they got Mendoza 1, Ruben Bain 2, Caleb Downs. Again, this is what I was saying to everybody. Caleb Downs is not getting near you at 12. If he does, you don't have to think about it. Jeremiah Love, again, another guy who it will not make it to you at 12. And if he does, you would have to take them. This is why, to Wade, if he's still here, this is why you need to be aggressive in free agency. I'm not saying spend the most, but you need to go out and plug some holes. Sonny Styles, wow, look, Sonny Styles is number 5. We had Eagles Drew saying he was going to trade with us at 20 to get Styles. He ain't making it to us at 12, let alone to our 20 pick. And if he makes it to 12, well, then that would be fantastic. Arvell Reese. It's funny how Styles has passed Reese, all because of Reese's, basically the game plan and the coaches did him a disservice by how they played him. Farm Boy, yeah, and we thought Lamb would not get to us too. Exactly. I hear what you're saying. So if they do get to you, what I'm saying is you have to be ready to take them, regardless the fact that we need defense. Farm Boy, Mark. David Bailey. I have Bailey over Bain, but, still very good. Carnell Tate as their first wide receiver. I like Lemon over Tate. Makai Lemon, so bing bang, here you go. Makai Lemon 9. Mansour Delane they have as a top 10 player. Kind of surprised that he's fallen into our lap. The best corner in the draft. So this is my favorite lineman here. Mauagoa. McCoy coming off an ACL, did not play last year. Cassius Howe, some people are going to love him. Some people are going to hate him because of the small arms. Again, he gets to the quarterback. Smaller guy, 6'2", 248. Keldrick Falk, the opposite, 6'6", 285. An edge rusher that he's not going to be a sack master, and he could slide in and play some defense. Caleb Banks, he's a big D tackle, interior. Peter Woods. So they have Banks over Woods. Interesting. Spencer Fano, why they have Fano down at number 17, I'll never know. Avion Terrell, number 18. I'm just going to stop at 20. C.J. Allen, 19. Jordan Tyson, all the way down to 20. Messador, 21. Dylan Thieneman, that's my guy, 22. Another wide receiver, Denzel Boston. Caden McDonald. Loney. And there you go. That's just, again, you want to know something? They have it for you. So let's go back to the top. Let's start this. What we'll do is we'll go to the mock draft. We will pick the Giants, the Commandos, the Cowboys, and the Birds. Okay, we'll do 2 rounds, everybody. 2 rounds. So, and we'll go through it. We'll do the best we can here. We'll analyze any possible trades. We'll do the speed on turbo, and I will review up until each pick. Let's roll here. Start draft. Bingo. All right, this is what happened. Mendoza, Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles. That's who went. So Giants are on the clock at pick 5. You have Jesse and anybody that wants to chime in. Jeremiah Love, Arvell Reese, David Bailey, Carnell Tate, Makai Lemon, Delane. You could have anybody you want here. You have the offensive lineman, Muaga, Spencer Fano. I mean, honestly, guys, let's talk about it. What do we think they're going to take? I mean, Hallie, not who, but what position do you think they're going to take?
Somebody on offense.
You think they're going to take an offensive player? Okay.
I think so.
Theo, do you have any choice? I mean, do you have any idea where do you think the Giants should go and will go?
I would say pick up Fano.
Yeah, that's about the smartest thing.
And hope for a decent receiver in the second.
Yeah, because remember, their receiver tore his ACL. I don't know when he's going to be available, but not until mid-year, I would think. So I would guess that they're going to have to address that in free agency. Momo, what do you think about that?
I think it's fine for as I'm concerned. Let them guys.
You think they should go like
the Giants I think they really need linebackers.
Yeah, linebackers too. Linebackers, yeah. How about you, Wade? If you were the Giants, what would you do? And then we'll let Jesse make the pick. All right, Wade's eating tacos. All right, Jesse, what do you think, brother? I mean, one of the offensive linemen. You can have your choice of receivers. You can have the best running back in the draft.
If we get a deal with receiver, or if we get Lindenbaugh, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Well, let's assume that you're getting Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, there are people who want to trade with you. So if we can look at the trades. Like we could drop to 9 if you want. Everything else is you got the Chiefs, the Eagles, Houston. I don't want to drop too far. Let's go to 9 and see what they're. Let's see.
Yeah, go to 9.
All right. So you would go to 9. They would get 5, right? They would have to throw in 40. So you would drop 4 spots, and you would drop 4 spots, and you would get a second round pick.
All right, let's try that.
All right. The trade was accepted. So let's see what they did here. Okay, they went with Jeremiah Love, Arvell Reese. Okay, so everybody's still there for you, Jesse, but Momo was on the clock here. What position are you looking for, Momo?
A defensive end.
Okay, you can have David Bailey, Texas Tech, and because in this scenario, Sonny Styles is off the board. So we're going to go with David Bailey, who I have as the best edge rusher
Yes.
I love him. So Bing,
Yes.
gone.
David Bailey is definitely who I want.
Look at this, Jesse. Look at this. Carnell Tate went. You were on the clock. You get yourself an extra second-round pick, and Mekhi Lemon is there if you want him, and both of the tackles are there. I mean,
Oh Jesus!
no, that's a good thing, though.
I know. Good thing that's been so much. Oof.
Listen,
I
I
tell
think
you
there's a
what.
better chance of you. I think you're going to get Linderbaum,
I'll
but
be right back.
okay, is that
Yeah.
enough? Is that enough for the Giants? Is that enough for the Giants,
I
everybody?
say it would be
You're right.
because we're trying to get if we get Elamora, we're working
Illuminor.
on
Yeah. So you want to
Illuminor,
go
we're
wide
working on.
receiver here.
exactly.
I love Mekhi Lemon. Is that good?
That's the one.
All right.
That's the one.
That's my favorite. Bingo. Nice pick by Jesse. This is what happened, everybody. Mansour Delane, we got scooped. That's the guy that, I had us go to. Cassius Howell goes 11. The Cassius Howell goes 11. So this is really worst case scenario for the Cowboys. We still got the tackle from Miami, Jermad McCoy. Oof, an ACL, did not play last year. We got Falk, Banks, Woods, Spencer Fano, C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen, man, Hallie Pierce, what would you think? What would you do there?
Lord.
I know what I'm thinking, but, and I will tell you.
Yeah, I am torn between Mawagoa and McCoy.
Oof.
Mm,
But then there's Banks.
yeah.
Oh,
And me,
so
I'm looking at
Fano or Allen.
No, I'm not looking at offensive linemen. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I'm looking. There are no trade. Nobody wants to trade up at this point. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and.
Shot.
What's that?
Just say give it a shot. Why not?
Well, no,
You gonna trade?
I'm just gonna see who wants what here. Let's say we drop down to I don't know. Let's say the Jets at 16. Who do the Jets need? Let's say they need Ty Simpson or something. Let's see
That's
who
what
they
the word
got.
is.
Okay, so if they're gonna move up to 16, and they take 12, we're gonna get 33. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know that they'll do that. 4 attempts remaining. So they're not interested. So we're going to say F you to Jets. We're going to then move on. How far do we want to go, though? I think we need to stick and pick here then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go too much further
Yeah.
down.
All right. So you know what? So what do you guys want? What do you? I mean, I could.
What do we need the worst?
Well,
What is
I think
the-
they want that. I mean, you heard what C.J. Allen is doing. The C.J. Allen is
Secondary.
running the combine right now, explaining it to everybody. And our new linebackers coach from the University of Georgia is there. So I'm looking at guys like C.J. Allen.
Then go for him.
I'm just saying, they want corners. Are they going to take McCoy? Jermad McCoy. Are they going to take him?
Oh, it's so hard.
All right. Well, listen.
Okay, well, Georgia, I would go with Allen.
Yeah, I don't know though.
I know.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I know how I feel, Hallie.
Yeah.
Let's see who's. Let's see
Honestly,
who else.
I would go with
But
Fenneman.
then there's
You would go
Messidor too.
Fano.
I would go with Fenneman actually. Get a safety.
Oh yeah, Dylan Thieneman. Yes. Let's
Yeah,
Oh.
Thieneman.
let's see.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Let's see here, Panthers. Let's go.
Safety we need
Let
that
me
really
just-
bad.
Let me try something. I know people are going to hate me. The
Nope,
Steelers.
it's
We're going to
just
drop to
a-
21. So we're going to go to 21 and 12. No, we could force it. And I'm going to want 53. And no, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, at 21 and 53. They're not interested in trading for this pick. Okay, so we're just gonna pick. So why don't we just go and fill a need here? Let's just go with the best player available.
Okay. Which one?
Which is who?
Have any?
Hey guys, how are you?
Where did Momo go?
Hey.
I can
Well,
force
I'm
any
just
trade
saying.
I want, by the way.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
don't really want to do that. So, see, this is worst case scenario. This is
Mhm.
worst case scenario. I'm gonna go McCoy
Everybody's
here.
gone.
I'm gonna go McCoy. I
Okay.
just think that they're
We
gonna
need
want
a corner really
and look what
bad.
happened, everybody. This is fun. This is fun. Malagoa, Banks, Falk, Tyson, Fano, Messador, and CJ Allen all went. They
Mm.
all went.
Damn.
So there is one trade on the board. We would have to go down to 46.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm.
So we're gonna draft a player here. We need safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Safety in a corner.
Well, we
That's
just
about the same
But I
thing
think we
need.
need safety
well, we
bit more
just
than we
drafted
do
a
a
corner.
corner.
We just drafted a corner. We're
You're
gonna
gonna
Oh,
double
okay.
dip at corner?
Oh,
yeah,
then get Thieneman.
yeah.
That's
We're
all
gonna
right.
get
She might
Dylan
roll.
Thieneman. You know, guys. I
Yeah, I
like
like
him. All
Thieneman.
right, let's see who went. Thieneman, Denzel Boston, Peter Woods. Now you got the Eagles on the board here. Eagles are on the board. Let me hear from my Eagle people in the chat. Who do you guys want? You got cornerback Avian Terrell. You got Lone. You got TJ Parker. Kenyon Sadiq. We're hearing he's going to kill it at the combine, everybody. So do the Eagles want Sadiq? I know. Joe DeMasi wants McNeil Warren. I know that. Caden
Yeah, he
Proctor.
does.
Lee Hunter. Give me a name for the Birds. Zion Young.
Ooh,
Mm.
you got Proctor.
Eagles would get a steal in Terrell there.
Are they going to replace Phillips with
All right,
Young?
so Avion Terrell out of Clemson, gone. There it is. I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna do like another one. Just everybody. So everybody relax. We'll do one more before we get out of here. So we got Let's see who went. Eagles took Terrell, Caden McDonald, Kenyon Sadiq. Wow, Sadiq goes to the Bears. Concepcion Lone goes to Niners. Makes sense. Lomu, tackle at 29. TJ Parker, Caden Proctor, and Monroe Freeling. I love him. Round 2, you got Christian Miller, Ty Simpson, 34. Blake Miller. The Giants are on the clock. The Giants are on the clock, Jesse. You took you dropped down and you got a wide receiver. So you need guard, tackle, corner. You got
I know what I want.
all right, what do you want?
Manuel Pregnon.
Yes.
Guard, Oregon.
Yes. I like it. There you go. So, all right. So, because you made that trade, you got yourself a guard. Zion Young and Chris Bell went. The Giants are on the clock again. So now I think you go with the best corner on the board or a safety, linebacker.
Corner safety.
Okay. So we're going to give you Brandon Cisse. Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let's see real quick who went. Omar Cooper, AJ Halsey. AJ Halsey, Joe DeMasi goes over your boy, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Anthony
you,
Hill
Bruce.
Jr., I really like him out of the University of Texas. A Colton Hood, I like him out of Tennessee. A Keontae Scott, love him out of Miami. Romeo Height, there's a prime times guy. Romeo Height, edge rusher out of Texas Tech. Mason Thomas, I like him out of OU. Derek Moore goes to the Steelers. So Derek Moore goes off right before the Birds. The Birds are on the clock. They took a corner in round 1. Where do you want to go?
I get somebody.
Where do you want to go, everybody? Where do you want to go? Linda, where would you like to go? You already took a corner. We got guards here. We got tackles. We got Chris Johnson on the board if you want to go corner. I don't see that. Josiah Trotter, linebacker. From the Trotter family. Safety. Ramsey's there. You got Surratt. You're looking for a wide receiver. I like Elijah Surratt. If you're looking at edge rusher, I could just single that for you. Let's see, edge rusher. You got Joshua Josephs, Anthony Lucas. I mean, that's
Did Eagles already pick a cornerback?
They already went corner. So
Okay.
Logan wants Trotter. He wants another Trotter. So they have Jake Golden. I would think it might be offensive lineman here, guys. How about a guard that might be able to play center like Chase Besantis? Chase Besantis is a big dude. 6'5", 315 out of Texas A&M. You could go with Northwestern tackle. 6'7", 325. All right, we're going to go Besantis because Twiz the Jigger wants him. Not a big deal, but you get an idea what could possibly go. And this is, let's see, select up to 3 teams to get customized insight. That play isn't in our playbook. So anyway, I don't know. I got to figure that out, everybody. I guess because I did multiple, it's not giving me a grade. I don't know. But anyway, that the Eagles that well, let's see. I think Giants did good. They dropped down to 9 and got Lemon. And then
They got Pregnon.
yes. Where's the second round? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, full results. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so you got the Giants, Emmanuel Pregnon and Brandon Cisse, along with Mekhi Lemon. Very good. Dallas, I know Eagles did well. Eagles got a guard and Avion Terrell. Dallas, Dylan Thieneman, you got your starting safety. And it's Jamad McCoy. Again, yeah, Momos, they got David Bailey, and I think that's all they had. They only have one pick. So let's do this one more time, everybody. Let's reshuffle the deck here. Mock Draft Simulator. Do it again. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll do the 2 rounds. And we'll start it. Boom. Start draft. All right, let's look and see what happened. Ruben Bain. I don't see that, but Ruben Bain, Mendoza, Styles, Jeremiah Love. So Giants are on the clock. Downs is there. Caleb Downs is on the clock. Does that change anything? You got a lot of people wanting to trade up.
You give me a trade. I'm gonna trade again.
All right, trades. Let's look and see who wants to trade. The Ravens at 14, so you'd have to drop to 14.
What do I get out of it?
Well, you would get 14, 45, and probably 80. I don't really care for that one. I don't know that I would trade away from this if that were me.
Nah. I'll take Caleb.
Yeah, I think you just go with Downs. I know he's just an unbelievable player. Just take Caleb Downs. Arvell Reese went to 6. Washington, they get Bailey, Carnell Tate. They get basically what they want. So we're gonna give them David Bailey again. Let's see who went. It's funny. Sonny Styles is going high in these drafts. All right,
Damn.
so we got Falk, Lemon, Tate, McCoy. So all right, here we go, everybody. You Cowboy fans, we get Delane. I think that's what people are going to be excited about. We get Delane. We do have 5 trade offers. Eagles want to come up. We're not
Mhm.
doing it. We're taking the best
Mm.
cornerback on the board.
They want the
Yes.
lane. That's why they're
Sorry.
coming up.
The lane. Bang. Sorry.
Yeah, I like that.
Texas Poker, do you know where the former handyman, Mr. Holmes, is projected to go in the draft? I hear he's dropping fast because he affiliates with Voodoo Dolls. Texas Poker. I know all too well about that Voodoo Doll. It scared the shit out of me when I was driving an RV coming home from Dallas. I looked down and this little thing was staring at me with these bright eyes at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I thought I saw the black dog, but it was the Voodoo Doll.
Black dog.
CJ Allen gets snaked right ahead of us. So wow, look at this. Look at this. We take the lane. You got Fano goes, Buaga, Howe, Woods, Messidor, Terrell, CJ Allen. Dylan Thieneman's on the board, but we're going to look at trades here. We are going to look at some trades, everybody. And I'm going to trade. I'm going to go to 34. I know it's a lot, but I don't care. I want picks. I want to see what I can get. 34 and 65 for 20. Let's see if I can get another pick. All right. 34, 65, and 104.
Ooh.
And we get
No.
Ooh.
all for
pretty
trade.
good.
Trade accepted. So we dropped down to 34. Sorry. I'm
That's a
going to
big
have a little
drop,
fun.
Tom.
I'm going to have a little fun.
That's okay for me.
Here we go, everybody.
Oh,
So
you
this
play
is what
outside the
happened.
box.
If you can get more picks, I wouldn't mind it.
You got
No, I don't mind
Caleb
it.
Banks, McDonald, Dylan Thieneman. We knew we weren't going to have him. The Birds are on the clock. Jordan Tyson is still on the board, everybody. I know you have a receiver. Is
They
A.J.
need
Brown
one.
gone? If
Yeah, they
he's
need
gone,
one.
look what just fell in your lap. Let's just take a gander at Jordan Tyson. Jordan
They're going
Tyson,
to take him.
6'2", 200. They're not going to take him if A.J. Brown is still there, correct?
I'd take the guard from Penn.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, he's
Lone
good.
or Ione.
Lone is good.
Yeah.
I think it's Lone.
You got Ione, you got TJ Parker, Kenyon Sadiq. I love Caden Proctor. That's just me. The Christian, no, they're not going to do that. You got Zion Young, Monroe Freeling, I really like too. So I need my Birds fans to step up here. Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Who do you guys like here? Ione, Linda Conyers, sold, bang, gone. Or
Damn.
Lone. All right, let's just look and see what happened here. Lone went to the Birds, Denzel Boston, TJ Parker, Jordan Tyson, good pick by the Bills, Caden Proctor, Niners, Concepcion, Lee Hunter, Zion Young, Christian Miller, Lomu. Top of the second round, Kenyon Sadiq. We are on the clock, everybody. We are on the clock. We have, well, I only did the 2 rounds. So, our next pick, right? Or now, I'm not sure. Let's look here.
Yeah, you're not going to see those other picks
Yeah.
that you traded
Yeah.
for.
Yes, right, exactly. So
So,
it's not going to be exciting, but just know we got
No.
a 46 and a 104, I think. So, all right. So we are on the clock. This Monroe Freeling is very, very tempting. Very tempting. But you know who I'm going to go get. Now we got Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety. I know Joe DeMasi is saying, take Warren. Take Warren. I could take Warren. We got Anthony Hill Jr. We got Anthony Hill Jr. Where's my guy, though? Where is he? How far do they have? You got Romello Height, Chase Basantis.
I'll see.
Where do they have my linebacker?
Walker, who are
Rodriguez?
you thinking?
What pick are we at right now? First pick or second?
No, we're at. I traded
He
down.
traded the
rounds.
20 and we're at 34.
Oh, you traded the 20? What did you get?
I'm trying to find linebacker.
He got
here.
34 and what, 3 other picks to go with it?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
2
I
or
don't-
3 other
Did you
picks.
trade it for the Miami safety?
All
At the
right.
bottom.
Jacob Rodriguez. They have him ranked.
Where is he?
They have him ranked 82nd. So we can't.
Oh.
We'll take him with that pick that we got. So we're gonna leave him, right?
Yeah, the linebacker.
Yeah. it's like-
Yeah, he's going to be good for
Like
us.
I traded 20 and I dropped to 34, but then I got 46. I got like 40 something, or no, it was a 40 or 60 something, and then 104. So
Vinny, you want to know who else is going to be good day one?
Who?
Demario Davis.
Okay. All right,
See what he
so-
wants? He
right,
wants,
you know what?
He wants free agents. That's what he wants.
Yeah, for
You're damn
Joe
right. I want a
DeMasi.
linebacker
No.
that's kicking ass immediately. Not let's
Taking
see what
names.
happens when he makes the league.
So
How
who
many-
did
how
we
many-
take
how
in
many
round
miles
one? We
have
took
got
the
left?
corner, right? So we taking McNeil Warren.
Can't argue.
All right.
A couple years ago, I would have been happy with that Walker Wade, but now it's like, okay.
Ain't no linebacker coming out the draft going to be better than Demario Davis this season.
Giants are on the
bet.
clock.
I bet every dollar in my bank account.
Giants are on the
Loyal.
clock. We're almost done here. Giants are on the clock, and then we'll get back to sports talk. You got it too, Brooke.
Trade.
Yeah, no more trades. Where are you going? You're on the
Okay.
clock. You took. Who did you take? You took. Do you know? Do you remember?
Took Caleb Downs.
Yeah, we took Caleb Downs. So
Give me Emmanuel Prignon again.
bam.
Pick somebody
bang.
different. You're gonna.
Nah.
You don't want to. You want to keep picking the same stuff.
Let's
Hey,
see.
he's
Yeah.
That's what's fun.
Hey, and
Pick
I was gonna say something
different.
quick. And Loyal and Vinny, I'm not saying don't get rookie or like young linebackers, but you gonna go into season with number of rookie linebackers? No. You
No,
need
I
vets.
agree.
You
You
need
do.
vets.
You need. Yeah, you
Eagles
need
are
a
on the
mixture.
clock. Eagles are on the
I got
clock. It's your pick. It's your
Well,
draft
we
pick.
gave up Micah Parsons for these picks, so we need to make splash moves.
So
We
Eagles,
really do.
Eagles picked Lone an offensive
I don't want no
guard.
more boring linemen. I want some impact
So
players.
let's see. You want Chris
Got a
Johnson?
lot of guys. Got a
want
lot of guys
Chris
in free
Johnson?
agents.
No.
You could also trade these picks and get players. So
You got
and
Chris
picks.
Johnson or Pons here. I'll do
Oh,
a here. I'm going to start a poll, and the first 10 votes wins.
This is for the Eagles pick.
Yeah.
Oh, I can pick it.
And I was
Okay.
gonna say the way the Cowboys been talking, I already heard today. There's not a lot of people in this draft that they're saying are just going to be game wreckers. So they're going to be open to trading these picks for players of other teams. Y'all watch.
First 10
Probably the way to
wins.
go.
First 10 wins. John. Look at it. They're scaring.
Johnson's everywhere. Pauls.
9. One more. One more. All right, it's over. End poll. Johnson wins. Chris Johnson. Bang. All right. Yeah, we can't analyze the draft because we got too many teams, but full results, not bad. Not bad. Again, the Giants are sitting pretty. The Commandos are going to get a great pick at number 7. This worked out good for Dallas. We got Delane and we got McNeil Warren, and we got some picks. Like I said, we will be able to get Jacob Rodriguez with that pick that we didn't choose. So there you go. There's a couple mock drafts. Now we're not done. We can sit here and chat it up, but those are fun to do. We'll try and do one a week at least, maybe 2 as we get it closer. But how you
Yeah, it's
doing,
going to be
Loyal?
interesting
Yeah, it's gonna be
whenever they get the
interesting.
results after the
I mean, here's the thing: the
combine.
Cowboys they're going to try to find a way to acquire a second and third round pick. I just feel that's going to happen. I just
Well,
don't
let's talk about that. What do you
think they're going to go into the draft without that.
What do you think? Is there anybody that that we could flip that you think we might flip?
I don't know about flip,
I'm
but
gonna be honest. When Wade says
I
that, I'm gonna
really-
get scared.
I really think they were interested in that safety from the
Minka?
Miami Dolphins. They were
Minka.
interested in him before. They were
Minka Fitzpatrick.
All right, well let's
yes.
let's talk
They were
about that.
interested in him for they
A
were
lot of
interested in
miles.
him several months
Twice.
ago. What do you mean a lot of miles? He's a Pro Bowl safety. You're going to trade the You're going to trade your second first round pick, and you're going to get him and a second and a third. You are not going to get any player at 20 that's better than him on defense. I challenge you to find me one.
Yeah, he's still a player. He's definitely still a player.
Like, I don't have time to mess around, Loyal.
So what was
I
the
am
pick?
in a win now window.
So what's the pick? A Cowboys trade.
The one we gonna do about linebacker?
Hold up. A Cowboys trade 20 for Minka
signed
and what
Quay
number?
Walker, signed to Mario Davis.
So what was it?
We got a
36?
lot of holes to fill.
Wait,
on our
what was
defense.
it? It was Cowboys trade 20.
So you trade the second first round pick for the safety from Miami, and you receive their second and third as well.
All right. So what the hell? I would have to see what they pick. Let's see here. I'll let you know.
Jesus, sorry.
Well, yeah, it's all right. We're
The
used to it.
Cowboys,
No, I'm
believe
choking my
me, they're
dog.
looking to replenish
look.
some picks. Trust me, they're looking to replenish some picks.
Hey, Oscar.
See, Oscar? You see
I
everybody?
know, I know we
He
got
has
a lot
no
of holes
clue.
to fill, Loyal, but you're not going to fill them
All
with
right.
the drafts,
So
brother.
you're saying
you
we
have
get
to go
four-
in free agency.
All right. So hold up. So we get 43 and 75. So let me write that down.
Let's go.
So would 75 be close enough to get the one that Joe DeMassey likes, Rodriguez?
Poor Joe.
All right. There's the trade. Cowboys trade 20 for Minka and 43 and 75. Would you do it? Would you do it?
Come on.
I'll put down I would.
Think about it. You get
Yep.
a Pro Bowl safety. You already have, most likely, you have gotten a corner or a line, either corner or linebacker there, probably. I would say corner. I would think you're getting a corner now at 12 if I had to put money on it. And then you get a corner and a safety. And then you would get 40, which is round 2, and 75, which is round 3. So you can get a corner, a safety, probably you'll get the Texas Tech linebacker if you want them, and an edge rusher, offensive tackle, something like that.
Yeah, you could do a lot with that.
Yeah. So I wouldn't have a problem with that. So
Like, I'm just saying, Loyal, I know a lot of people are thinking, no, you can't do that. We're not getting a game wrecker at 20.
well, odds are, but that's why I really like CJ Allen. I'd rather go CJ Allen than have to overpay for a Nakobe Dean who can't stay healthy. We already got one of those.
I mean, I'm just sitting there saying this team has been bad at drafting at
Eagles
defense
might
the
want to
last.
keep Dean anyway. So
Hold on, I gotta say something, Cowboys Nation. Look,
Say
y'all
it.
are gonna poo-poo trading the picks for defensive players from other teams. The Cowboys have been ass at drafting defense the last 5 years, and you are gonna rely on them to draft more defensive players when they have been garbage at drafting on defense the last 5 years. You're gonna put your trust in that?
We have a new
I'm asking
defensive
people.
coaching. Drew, we have a new defensive coaching staff now.
Yeah. Hi, Drew.
Okay, yeah, I understand we have a new defense
We don't have
coaching staff,
Eberflus at helm
that-
anymore.
but that doesn't mean we're going to draft good on defense.
I'm still about trading this year, fixed for next year
Like-
picks in the 12th after the 12th pick.
I'm just sitting here saying, like, we have too many holes. Loyal, you know as well as I do. I'm going to tell y'all flat out right now. We don't go out in free agency and sign players, make trades for good veteran players, get players in free agency. This season's fucked. I'm just letting y'all know flat out.
I hope we get some. I hope we do something in free agency, but you know how Dallas is the Jerry Jones and Catboy way.
No, they're going to
try
go
to.
in.
They're going to try to go
They're-
as low as
they're-
they can
Well,
go.
I think
No,
with
they're not.
this
Loyal, no,
young,
they're not this year. Not this year. Not from what we've been hearing. Hell,
Moving
Brian, tell
different.
me what you told me on the phone. Tell me what Jerry told the guy at the bar on the phone. Jerry
Jerry's always
told basically, I'll spell it out for you. Jerry said, I ain't fucking around no more. The last 10 years ain't been
Yeah.
working. We're going to
He's
do
the same one that
shit
said we were going to
differently.
go all in too, and how'd that work?
Well,
out?
he went
didn't
all
He
in.
know.
said that. He said,
What was the
okay,
term,
you're
Loyal? Break the
Loyal.
bank.
Oh
Or
my
no?
God, loyal. You've been following the Cowboys for a long time.
Now it's
The
break the
all
bank.
in was a bullshit bluff, and Mike Fisher told y'all 2 years ago they were blowing up the effing team, and y'all didn't listen.
It's all about trading this year.
And
Fix
they
for next
blow it
year's
up.
Fix, yeah. Yeah. Listen. The one thing
I
we
mean,
know. No, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, they're messing around with Aubrey and Pickens, and they ain't doing nothing with that. They're dragging their feet, so I don't know what the hell.
Well,
Brooke, what's up,
they're coming
brother?
out with. I was just looking
Dragging
at
their
this.
feet. What do you want them to do?
that-
Give Pickens $40 million right now, Loyal?
Yeah, he's all in.
Yeah,
What
and
do
you
you, what do
can't
you
give
want
10
them to do?
million
You
to
know,
Aubrey.
you know what I'm telling. You know what I'm telling the agent of Pickens? He gets on my bus and says, "We ain't coming off 40. Franchise tag. Get the fuck off my bus."
That's what he
That's
said.
what I'm
That's what
telling.
Chris said. Exactly.
I think that what came across my timeline,
You going
Yeah.
on that
the
franchise
news,
tag?
they think they were saying Brandon Aubrey and his wife were saying that the 10 million, I think, was the fake or the false.
Yeah. Farm Boy 86. No
Yeah.
matter how you look at it, it's going to be a 2 to 3 year process to the Super Bowl.
Doesn't have to be.
Hey, look at New England and Seattle. They were
Yeah, it
4-win
doesn't
teams
have to
last
be.
year.
Doesn't have to be, but nobody's
No.
saying Super Bowl.
But
I
no
know
one
I
knows.
haven't
I'm
said
saying
Super
I'm not
Bowl.
gonna say Super Bowl
And
this
they lost
year
Pete
without.
Carroll.
Super Bowl
I'm
is
saying
a,
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is a word that you need. This is my thing, Vinny. No. I'll talk
Go ahead.
Super Bowl. If
Hell
they
yes,
go
I
out,
want to win a Super Bowl this year.
if they go out and do an unbelievable amount of moves, then I will say, hey, it's in the horizon. But if they
I'm
just
gonna
do
be
it,
honest.
let me
Hey,
finish my thought, and then you can be honest. If they just do what just a couple moves and draft, then and then you just need to be you're fighting for a playoff. I've never said Super Bowl. I said I'm trying to get in the playoffs, and then once you're in the playoffs, Wade, anything can happen.
anything could happen.
Anyway,
I'm
go
just sitting
ahead.
there saying
Now
they
go
go
ahead
out
and
and they
finish your
get
thought.
like a Crosby. They go out and get a Davis.
Crosby.
They go out
Settle
and get
down a
these.
little bit.
If they literally go out and get every
Michael
person you
Garrett,
could
where you're
think
at
of, I'm gonna say flat out, hell yes, we win in the. Hell yes, we need to win
all
this
right.
What's your
division.
point?
Hell yes, we
What's
need
your
to push in
point?
the playoffs.
We do B
What's your
plus
point? What's your
a
point?
What's
in
your
our
point?
My
draft.
point,
and our,
Jerry, is
and
get your
our-
head out of your ass.
and our free agency. Are you saying Super Bowl? B plus A in free
We go
agency
all
and
in it. We go all in a free agency.
Not happening.
And we get great players. We make trades for great players. Bro, we're gonna win this division. Look, Eagles are gonna laugh. We're gonna win this fucking division.
oh well, that's what
We
I'm
gonna
trying-
win this division.
Well,
what I'm trying
that's
to
what
say.
my goal is right now, just to get the. I want to get the
I got
division,
my
and I want to get
offense-
in the playoffs.
Dude, my offense is 50 times better than y'all. All I need to do is worry about my defense getting up to par.
Crosby to the bird, says Logan. Twin says Dak
Well,
is a good defense
Nope.
before it
Well,
choked.
well,
What's
they
Yeah,
can
changed?
have-
Dak is good
as
at
far
kicking
as
your
I'm-
ass. That's all I know.
I can't talk.
Farm Boy, I'm sorry. You're next. The history of the
okay,
Cowboys
I'm
says no,
sorry.
they're going to wait and pick players up after the draft. You're right about that. You are correct, Amundo, about that. But we're hearing different until not, right? Anyway, go ahead, Hallie.
No, I was gonna say Crosby. When I thought this was like one of his first major injuries, but I didn't realize this is his 8th surgery he's had in 7 years.
And that's a good thing that you brought up. I'm not
Yeah.
a big fan of Rap Sheet, but Rap Sheet did say it at Radio Row today that Max Crosby. This is why I tend to think that the Eagles may be in for Max. Max Crosby. Everybody's saying, his boy Jay Glazer was saying it's going to be at least a Micah. Max Crosby isn't even healthy right now. I don't think he gets moved, people. I do not. I think it's going to be exciting in the Raiders. They're going to get the first pick. They have a lot of picks. I think he stays. But if he does leave, I could see the Eagles making a move, especially if it's not going to be but one first-round pick. Now, I don't really think, again, I don't know. Again, from what Rap Sheet is saying, he has to prove that he's healthy. It's not a good time for a Crosby trade.
And what he had done is going to take 3 to 4 months
I
to
don't think
recover
he gets
from.
traded,
That's
people.
what
I
they
don't
said.
I don't think he gets traded. I'm just being he's a Raider. He's got a home there. I don't see him getting traded. But if he does get traded, I don't see Dallas as a destination. I'm sorry, I don't see it. I don't. That's all. You know, now that we're getting closer, I don't see it. Dallas is willing to trade one of their picks. Did they say for who, for what? Minka, that makes sense. Look at the new defensive coordinator that you got. He wants
values safety and DBs.
Bingo. So if there's going to be a trade, it won't be for Crosby. It'll be for a Fitzpatrick who played under Fangio. It'll be for somebody else that maybe we're not thinking of. What was the other trade that we heard? Oh, it was
the guy from Kansas City.
I love him. He would be the corner. Now, if you traded him,
Cornerback from Kansas
you
City.
probably have to give, I don't know, probably still 20. I would say you could still get away with getting 20, and that way at 12 you can maybe. I got to move for you. Let's say you trade 20 before the draft for Trent McDuffie. I know you might have to. I'm just a hypothetical here. So now you got 12. So you got Trent McDuffie, right? Now you got 12. Now you could trade down from 12 if you wanted to get that safety, whether it's a McNeil Warren or a Thieneman. You could trade from 12 to 17, 18, 19. You could get that second round pick back. You could trade into the mid-20s. You know, again, there's a lot of safeties in this class that I like. I don't just have to have those three guys. If I told you that, or you get an edge rusher, let's like what if I told you that you traded down and you got a Messidor or a Cassius Howell, and then you still got your second and third? That would be fantastic. Where you going, Jesse?
Hi,
I gotta go. My wife's upstairs and she's asking for me. She heard her back again.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry,
I'm
brother. I'm sorry.
Give her a love.
I'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you.
Anyway,
there's a lot of things the Cowboys can do.
Right.
And loyal, we have a lot. We can create a lot of cap space. You can franchise Pickens, and you could still flip triggers and sign a bunch more players.
Right.
You can still make moves.
Twiz, they're talking like Dallas is win. Nobody said win now. They're trying to win now. LOL.
Okay.
we're winning now. Don't worry about
hold on. I don't want to hear
We've
shit,
sucked the
people.
last 2 years. I could only take losing for so long.
I don't want
You need
to
to do
hear
something.
shit, people in the chat. You dumb Eagles fans. The Patriots. The Patriots won. I repeat, you dumb Eagles fans. They won 4 fucking games last
Put
year.
down
They
the
were
football,
in
this
the
guy.
Super Bowl.
Holy
They were
crap.
in the
Them-
Super Bowl
Ray,
this year after
you wanna
winning
crown 'em,
4
you
games,
crown
you
their ass.
idiot.
Wait,
Let-
them and
They are
Seattle.
who we
Seattle
think
was
they are.
also a 4-win.
We let them off the hook.
No, they weren't. They were 10-7
Well,
last
I'm going by what I
Playoffs?
said before. What Christian Parker said, it's
Playoffs?
going to take
You
some
kidding me?
time.
Playoffs?
I like I
just hope
said,
we
I
can
would
win a
love to
game.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
be winning the Super Bowl this next year. But if we're from what Christian Parker is saying,
Well, why
it's
can't we-
going
why
to
can't-
take
why-
some time. And I just,
If
to
New
get the
England
right
can do it,
people,
why
I
can't
would
it
love
be
to
us?
see their
We can.
storyboard
We
who they
can.
have on the
Oh, no, we
storyboard
definitely
right
can.
I
now.
mean, look, New England, they won 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady. They basically fucking rebuild, and they were back in the Super Bowl.
Well, how
We
many
haven't been
wins?
there 30 years. Why can't that be us?
Theo,
It
how
can
many wins did the Patriots have last year?
4.
I'm
They were
talking-
4-13
Why can't
last
Okay.
year.
why can't we make
Seattle
about-
was
make the-
10-7 last year.
Yeah, and how many? Theo, another thing there again. How many of those Seattle players on defense were drafted? Like,
And
I'm-
wasn't there a defensive
Four.
coordinator
Four
or
players on that
defensive
defense were
line
drafted.
coach?
They went out and did in free agency.
Refresh my memory.
That's why I
Refresh
said
my
we need
memory.
to find out what they do
Yeah.
in free agency. Then we could make an educated decision, right? We need to find out. If you go out, and you
Okay,
make
hold on,
moves-
hold on. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Brian, wasn't
down
their
the-
D coordinator a brand new D coordinator, and he was our D line coach last year?
Yes, he was in Dallas
Okay,
last year.
okay, Drew, Drew. So the Seattle Seahawks had a brand new coach who was our D line coach,
step back.
and he took
and
that
literally
defense and they won the
fuck
Super
your own
Bowl. It
face.
can fucking happen. You're over here laughing like, oh, first year coach. How could a first year coach get it done? That's what happened last year in Seattle. That's what happened last year
I
in
guess it
Seattle.
can't be done. It can't be done, I guess, huh?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not
No.
that guy.
Okay.
No, they're not that.
Farm Boy's on a
Absolutely.
roll tonight. He says Cowboys won't do it because they're not going to go out and spend money on great players. Well, there's a kick in the gonads, Farm Boy. There's a kick. Thank you. He just knocked the wind out of me with that one.
Oh, they're gonna do something. Don't worry about it.
He hit me
Yeah.
harder than
I'm
my neurologist did
feeling
today.
shoddy.
Have
and-
some faith, man.
The
We have
old-
little faith. Come on.
Farm Boy's
God.
like, hell nah.
I
We just got-
think we're going to do a lot better than we did last season.
I
I mean,
mean, if
even if
Jerry
we
and Steven
improve-
just stay out of the fucking way, we could do something.
Cocaine's a hell of a
But they don't
drug.
know how to. They're dumb. They're not good
Well,
business.
They're doing
I
pretty
repeat,
good so far
the-
this year.
The Seattle Seahawks had 4 players, I believe, on that defense that were drafted, and they went out and traded, got everyone else in free agency or traded.
But you know what Seattle did different that we did do, Raid? Their owners and shit, they stayed the fuck out the way. Dallas, Jerry Jones and Steven Jones, they want to have a say on everything.
Not
That's the
every
problem.
owner in the NFL stays out the way, believe it or not.
That's what they say.
come
Yeah.
here to
You don't hear it, but
And
they
they don't
do.
know
Yeah,
football.
how's that? How's that going? How's that going in Washington for their owner staying out of the way?
They're not good football men. I mean, Jimmy Johnson was the player, the one that made us successful because he was in charge of player personnel. But Jerry and Stevens don't know shit. I just would say stay out the way and let the coaches pick their guys.
Okay, and did our defensive coordinator and Schottenheimer pick the coaching staff?
Yes, they did.
So they stood out of the way, loyal.
You have to agree with that.
Did
All
they?
right. Well, hey, Eagles Drew, what's up? Too broke to pay attention. Jerry needs to be the bull. He needs to be told the bull story
God.
because he's the young bull and he needs to.
Can next
be the
season
old
get
bull.
here already? Oh my gosh.
You're already
Just
talking about
need-
next season.
I know how you feel.
Just
Nate.
Breathe.
need no. I just need
Farm
to
boy.
just beat.
Farm
I
Boy
need the
says
Cowboys
reverse
to beat
psychology
this
works.
Eagles team down and just shut these dudes up.
Oh, we will. Don't worry about that. We
My
will.
God.
Well, they're
Mark,
leaking all
that's
the
True.
way
That's
now.
All I
hilarious.
heard
Don't
was
worry
back to
about it.
back
We
Super
will.
Bowl. Oh man, we're good enough to go to back Super Bowls. Bro, y'all ain't ever been good enough to do that in franchise history. Shut up.
Uh-huh.
Weren't we the only
Take
ones
that.
that,
Joe.
well, besides the Kansas
that
City
walking.
Chiefs,
Take that
We
repeat
walking.
weren't even at
almost?
Christian Parker's press conference, Joe DeMasi. Good call. Good call.
Mhm.
Just some around the league news real fast. Tony Dungy likely out as regular NBC football tonight in America. Were you guys a fan of Tony Dungy?
Mm.
Yeah, I was lukewarm.
like
on
him.
Lukewarm.
I like Dungy.
Yeah, I like him like personally. He seems like a nice man, but lukewarm on his takes. Seems like he kind of favored his, he just kind of, he was afraid to like say anything really, I don't know. Sean Payton turns over play calling to new Broncos offensive coordinator Davis Webb. Davis Webb was a hot guy. Indiana. How about this one? Indiana lawmakers. Let's go to loyal Cowboy. You're local there. Vote 95-4 to advance bill to fund New Bears Stadium. So what would they be called?
I've been telling y'all that all along. That
What
the
are they
Bears
gonna be
move to
called?
Indiana,
You
and
did
everybody's
say
like,
that.
"Oh no,
Indiana
you're
Bears?
crazy."
Gary
I told
Bears
You
are
did say
becoming
that.
my
No.
greatest.
No, they'll still
Theo,
be called
hold
the
up.
Chicago Bears,
And Theo's
just like the
next.
Giants. The Giants are in New Jersey, but they're still called the New York Giants. They won't
So are
change
the
it.
Jets.
They're
So it'll
they're
be-
just right across the river, so they'll still be
okay.
called the Chicago Bears.
Theo, what do you think
But they'll
about
just be
that?
located in Indiana.
This is a moment in history. I have been waiting 21 years of my life for this. The Gary Bears are becoming a reality.
Gary Bears.
The Gary
But, hey,
Bears.
Yeah, call them the Care
How
They're
Bears.
gonna watch.
I was
They're
about
gonna
to
build that
say.
area up because
The
right
Care
now
Bears,
Gary,
right?
They're going to
Right.
start
Yeah,
calling them
Gary
the
don't have
gummy
anything,
bears.
but if
Gummy
they move the
Gummy
Bears over
Bears.
there, if they move the Bears over to Gary, Indiana, that's gonna bring that value of that whole area up.
Oh,
Watch.
I know.
They're gonna build all kinds of shit over there. They're gonna build malls, apartments, everything. Gary,
Oh, yeah,
Indiana's
when
gonna be
you-
different.
Bars.
Yeah, the great metropolis of Gary, Indiana will become bigger than Chicago.
Mm.
Trust me.
Yeah.
In
It'll be
time.
interesting, that's for
Everybody
sure.
will be moving over to Gary and watch.
It'll definitely
Yeah,
be
no,
interesting.
plus it's only like a 20-minute drive. Well, the proposed area from Chicago, it's literally only
Yeah.
20 minutes.
And like I said, they're still going to be called the Chicago Bears. It'll just be like the
Yeah.
Giants. You know,
Yeah, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
they're just across the river. That's
Yeah,
all
but
it is.
I just love relishing Chicago Bears fans' tears. It's a very good pastime of mine. It's like a wine tasting, but for tears.
This will be funny. So yeah,
What
it'll
else
be
you got?
interesting. Well, I have to get up at 4:45, so we're gonna cut this short at another 5 minutes. So we got 5 minutes left to go. So I don't know, rapid fire, man. What do you guys want to talk about? Anything important that's knocking down your?
Well, Taylor Decker's returning for the Lions for one more season, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Dan Skipper became a coach for the Lions, so that's
was
even better.
quick. Now, my question to you was, I'm seeing a lot of edge rusher in round one. What
Yeah.
would you be taking? Why edge rusher? Don't you have enough edge rushers?
We need someone to complement Hutch.
Okay.
We don't exactly have a number 2 edge rusher. We have Hutch, who commands all of the attention.
Right.
And then we've been trying to fill the gap with free agency, so that's why edge rusher's kind of a priority. That's why the Lions are going after Crosby real hard.
Joey Bosa might be available.
No, I do not want Bosa.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Vinny Hagan.
Well,
ask you this.
that's a contributing factor.
Well, Dallas has 2 offensive linemen. They're rotational pieces that are free agents. They're free agents. Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass.
Yes.
Do you want them to keep them? I think it's imperative that they keep them.
Yeah, I would like to keep them.
Now, let me just double check and make sure that they are indeed. I don't think they're unrestricted, though.
I hear Hoffman will probably be gone now. That's
Let's see here.
The word
Let's
is.
see here. Brock Hoffman is a restricted free agent. So, and TJ Bass is a restricted free agent. So you keep both of them because Wanye Thomas is a restricted free agent as well as Brandon Aubrey. It's funny. Spotrac has a Brandon Aubrey's market at $6.5 million. So I think Dallas is more than fair. That 6.5 annually would be the highest.
What you saying earlier on your thing that his agent was asking for $10 million?
Yeah, he came out and started the negotiation at 10.
And see these fucking agents, man. I just hate these agents are the fucking.
Tell us what you really feel. Tell us what you really feel.
These agents don't know shit about football. All they care about is putting money in their pockets.
The almighty dollar.
They don't care. They're gonna say anything to try to ruin.
Did you hear anything about Aubrey's wife wanting to get involved with this crap too?
She went on Instagram, said that it was hers. Hers was false, and then he came on and said it was fake.
Oh, all right.
Well,
that
let
was
me just
the word.
say right now, like I said, we have 4 RFAs on this team: Brock Hoffman, Wanye Thomas, TJ Bass, and Brandon Aubrey. What does that mean? Is a restricted free agents is a player that have accrued 3 years and are on an expiring contract, which means you are not a first-round pick. It's free to negotiate with any team, but subject to tender offers from their original team. So Dallas has to tender them. So if we lose any one of those, okay, we get draft compensation, right? So a first-round tender is 7.45, second round 5.34, original round tender, which would be 3.26 million. So that's how they do it. So obviously, after the second round, you don't really get picks at that like you get the pick of when that player was drafted. So they're not going anywhere unless Dallas wants them to go, basically. I think both of those guys right now, unless they go out in free agency and address their offensive line, which we don't think that they will, They're going to need both of those guys back. I'd like them both. I think T.J. Bass is dynamic as far as a rotational guy. He could play center and guard.
I just don't trust Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. He can't stay healthy, right? The old adage.
And Terrence Steele, he's only good at run plays.
Yeah, we had the sixth best rushing offense in the league last year.
The
Everybody
ace
just
in the
downplays
hole
it.
try to get Tyron Smith to come out of retirement.
Yeah, Wade's trying to get Tyron Smith to come out of
Any
retirement.
word?
I don't think he's
Any
coming
truth
out
to
of
that?
He's all
Anywhere,
weak
Wade?
leg.
30. He's only like
knocking up.
32.
No, I know you're saying that, but down in your area, do you hear any word of that?
No, I've heard
All right.
nothing.
He ain't coming out of retirement.
That's just coming out of Wade's mouth.
That's a wish.
That's what I want.
One
Hey,
thing
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
be
got
honest.
you.
Me and Game Time,
we went to
Vegas.
I'm gonna
broke.
be honest. A full off season of Tyron Smith not playing football in a
What's up,
calendar
Marcus
year for
Blackman? How you
Loyalty,
doing,
he
brother?
can't be worse than Tyler Guyton.
No, I'm not
Can't
opposed to
wait.
that at all.
Wade, me and Game Time went to Vegas and we sat there, watched them interview him. He said he's going to spend time with his kids. He's not coming out of retirement.
Yeah, I don't think
Let's
so.
see.
He's not coming out of retirement.
Again, he's got more money
Yep.
than he needs.
Until the wife gets on his damn nerves and he tells her, "Yeah, I got to go to the NFL for 5 years. Screw this." You
Or
take
it
care of
could
the
be the
kids.
other way around. His wife says, "Go back to
Oh
playing
yeah, his wife
football."
said, "You're
boy.
driving me crazy. Get your ass back to the
There you
NFL."
go.
Well, with that
Sounds
being
okay to
said,
me.
everybody, it's time for me to hit the hay. It really is. It's time for me to hit the hay. And I did see this, but I don't know where I put it. I had a nice outro, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, so again, I'll be live tomorrow. I'm not sure in what capacity and if it'll be a channel member. I got to be at work early, but I'll be live for 3 o'clock. I think I have it set up for. Oh, Loyal, real quick. Prime time, he set up a broadcast. Since when does he set up a broadcast a week and a half early? But he did. But he didn't take into consideration Elimination Chamber on Saturday night. Who do you got winning that? I was thinking about if he moves it, I was thinking
It's
about.
funny you just say that because I just went to Raw this past month. I'm in Atlanta for work. I just went to Raw last Monday.
Yeah?
That's cool.
Well, that's why you're not going to the draft. You're blowing your money on wrestling.
No, I'm here for work.
Yeah, I know.
You're like never home, Loyal.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
always
what do
home.
you think of?
I've
What
been
do
a
you
road
think
warrior
of?
as of late.
So who do
What
you
do you
got
think of
winning?
AJ Styles going to the Hall of Fame?
I
Yeah.
think Cody's going to win. I think Cody's going to turn heel at WrestleMania.
You think so?
Yeah, he's going to fight Drew, and then
Are you going to be
he's going
home
to end up turning
up
heel.
by then or no?
Yeah, I should be home.
I don't know. I'm thinking about. I don't know. Me and
Oh, did you see where Pacquiao and Mayweather
yeah, who cares?
fighting again?
That's all money grab. Just like Gina
And then
Carano
Tyson-
and Ronda Rousey.
Tyson and Mayweather. I don't know why they
What
did
the
that
fuck?
though. That was
That's
kind
so
of.
dumb. That's dumb.
But I wouldn't mind seeing Pacquiao and Mayweather too. though.
LA
That'd
Knight.
be-
Yeah, you probably won't win. Yeah, I was watching a show on. Everybody loves AJ Styles. I know my kids. I say kids, but my boys. They love.
They're
AJ
always going to be
Styles.
your kids.
Yeah, I know. I know. You know that. Liv
40 years
Morgan
old,
win
they're
the
your
title
kids.
at WrestleMania. Loyal.
I
Yeah.
just thought it
What's
was
that?
awesome. Undertaker got to tell him.
Logan says Liv Morgan win
Taker came out. That was
title.
fire.
At WrestleMania. Do you think Liv Morgan wins the title?
Shit.
I don't think so.
I think she will.
You do? Wow, Liv.
hmm
We better get some back-to-back home games than they did at
Something's about
30
to
last
happen,
year.
man. I'm telling you.
What's up, Jimbo?
I think something's gonna happen between the freaking what do they call the damn Judgment Day is going to up splitting up. Finn Balor, he's going to turn face, and Dominique and Big Head are going to turn on him. And then I think Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan are going to have a fallout.
Well, all right, everybody. Maybe we'll stream that on Saturday. I don't know. Stay tuned. Either way, we're definitely doing the WrestleMania. But all right, I'm out of here, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon. All right?
Good night.
Later.
Thanks.
See you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
problem with this move? I think it's a typical Colt move. I mean, here's a team that needed a franchise quarterback. There were 2 out there. They have a chance at 2. They don't take it. They end up coming back into the picture to get Trent Dilfer. They take an outside linebacker, not even a true outside linebacker. Somebody has to learn coverage in Trev Alberts. They have Coriat, they have Harad. They do have a hole that developed with the release of Dwayne Bickett. But to pass up a Trent Dilfer when all you have is Jim Harbaugh, give me a break. That's why the Colts are picking second every year in the draft, not battling for the Super Bowl like other clubs in the National Football League.
Who in the hell is Mel Kiper? My neighbor has more credentials than Mel Kiper, and my neighbor's supposed to.
What do you want to cover first?